So, someone proposed this question in the group. I have no opinion on it whatsoever. I'm just here to make sure that.
But we got to be specific about the question, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Read it
so,
fair.
The question was, who's the better king? Listen, not the better superhero. Mm-hmm. Who is the better king? Aquaman or Black Panther?
Black Panther. No question.
Aquaman.
Black Panther.
Also no question.
First of all,
period.
Black Panther has revolutionized technology throughout the planet. Mm-hmm. 2, he's protected his whole entire people. He didn't leave them. Didn't go. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. He's protected his people. Wait a minute. He saved the planet. What the fuck was Aquaman?
Probably keeping water tides from tsunami and everything.
he's not doing that. He's not keeping water tides.
He's controlling the probably keeping water under control and all the fish and shit. And
question, Black Panther.
Keeping the ecosystem under control of how the planet is supposed to go.
That goes to powers. We're talking about the better king.
Nah, he does that. He does that with what do you mean? He's ruling his kingdom and making sure that shit runs the way that it's supposed to run. What are you talking about?
Aquaman is not running his kingdom. He's still trying to figure out his kingdom. T'Challa.
We talking movies? Because technically Aquaman just had like his fucking origin story or some shit. That's not fair. He hasn't even
Aquaman.
Black Panther has an origin story. Same thing.
Okay. In fairness, on everyone's side, I will say that Aquaman technically is half human, half Atlantean, and he grew up as a human. So it's kind of not his fault that he didn't get to the crown till later. As opposed to Black Panther, to Black Panther, who was basically always known, like since a certain age, hey, you're going to be king.
Yeah.
Aquaman has mommy issues. Okay,
left him.
He has mommy issues. He still has to mature and
had daddy issues.
He totally had daddy issues, bro.
But
wasn't his dad Mufasa? Didn't even
wrong, Baba.
Shit. Yeah, like what are you talking about, bro?
But his daddy issues did not stop him from being a good king. He was still a good king.
How are you a good king when you just have an open display? Hey, listen, I'm going to be your king, but at any time, if y'all niggas feel like y'all can beat me for the crown, you can have it.
That's called
what kingdoms does that?
A just kingdom.
A just kingdom.
Listen, first of all, if I can't beat a peasant, why am I king? If I can't beat Rodney from across the street, why am I king?
Your people want to know that their king can protect them, and that's what it was.
I can take on all challenges. That means I am king. Aquaman,
bro, he took on all challenges and lost.
Of course he lost. He lost now.
Of course. Oh, what a mighty king he is. Of course he lost.
Did he not come back? He came back.
You know, that was some serious cheating he did to come back, right? Like, it wasn't like he came back and fought him one-on-one for like in the same way. You know, like that didn't happen. On a 1v1, I mean, he got his ass whooped.
They both had the powers.
1v1, Aquaman got beat by Ocean Master.
On a 1v1, he got his ass whooped and got his kingdom taken away from him.
It's the same exact plot. They both lost and they came back and won.
No, but Aquaman,
who's the better king?
We can't say that for Aquaman because
Aquaman shouldn't even have been in line to be king, really, because I'm still trying to figure out
drugs.
If Aquaman's mom was the queen, then why does it matter that he was the firstborn from the queen when Ocean Master's dad was the king? Like normally in those type of systems, isn't
their lineage doesn't even make sense?
Isn't it normally the firstborn son of the king?
Yes. The lineage doesn't even make sense. That's what I'm saying. T'Challa was a better king. He was prepared to be king. He can rule. The people respect him. If I want to be king, and you know what? I want to take your ass on. I will beat everybody's ass. Look who's the king now. I'm still the king. Aquaman has powers. Underwater, he has powers. No one can challenge him underwater. He has powers.
Everybody can challenge him under. What are you talking about? He's got all those Atlanteans down there.
But I'm saying to you,
you don't think they get froggy and want to sleep?
Like his main antagonist is his brother, another Atlantean.
They don't have Poseidon's trident. They don't have the first trident. They don't have that.
He's a bad motherfucker. Like,
that's why T'Challa said, you know what? Strip me of all my powers of the Panther, and I will fight you one-on-one. If you beat me, guess what? You're king.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Have you seen Aquaman as the person? If you was to strip Aquaman of his powers, put him on solid ground, and then took T'Challa and stripped him of his powers and put him on solid ground and told them to fight,
T'Challa wins.
T'Challa's dead.
Have you seen Aquaman?
Have you seen Aquaman?
Aquaman's been trained in water fighting though.
T'Challa's been training his whole life. He's one of the smartest characters in DC Universe. Of course, he's going to win. T'Challa can beat Batman.
His cousin came and whooped his ass, bro. What are you talking about? His cousins from the south side of Chicago or the east side of Compton, whatever.
First of all,
he came through with the street justice and whooped his ass, bro. What are you talking about? Where's all that kingly training that
You can't compare racism and poverty and seeing your father killed in front of you compared to grew up in a nice broom castle or whatever my whole life. Of course, he's going to have a little more aggression, but T'Challa was smarter. Man, he has backup.
He killed that nigga. You know that? You know they had to take him.
Cliff.
They had to take him somewhere to bring him back to life.
Hey, so Dre wants to remind you that Killmonger was an elite ops fighter though.
From Oakland.
But he was still in the military though.
So they was both trained. Okay. So T'Challa had his kingly training or whatever, and my man was an elite ops fighter from Oakland. Guess who won?
And what Dante says is right. The leadership skills of T'Challa, he motivated a kingdom. He has the most advanced society on the planet. They've kept secret for thousands of years. What kind of leadership it takes to shut the hell up?
Come on.
I mean, Aquaman did kind of keep an entire army of water people from invading Earth.
Bro, what are we talking about right now, bro?
He did kind of say, "Hey, everybody, we're gonna stay under siege and like leave the Earth, like leave the land people alone."
And from Atlanta, bro, what are you talking? The Atlanteans, the Lost City, nigga. That's some epic shit in itself. You want to talk about?
You talk about epic
Wakanda, bro.
They have the most powerful weapons on the planet, the strongest metal on. Cap shield is made from Wakanda.
They can't whoop Atlanta's ass. Atlantia. How you say it? It can't be Atlanta. It can't be Atlanta.
They might not be able to whoop Atlanta either.
They can't whoop Atlanta either.
Atlanta got them things on. I don't know
Atlantis. They can't beat the city of Atlantis. They gotta go down there. When they get down there, then what? See, the mer people can fight on land. These Wakandans can't fight underwater.
But the mer people don't have the technology that the Wakandans do.
So you still got to come down here to whoop us.
You think they couldn't figure out a way to go down there and get them?
The question is, would the vibranium crush under the pressure of the Earth? Like that's what I mean. That's what makes Aquaman and that's what makes Atlanteans so strong. It's like, bro, you got to survive in the depths of the ocean with all that pressure crushing down.
Yeah, and why are you down here figuring that shit out? Let me send a few sharks after your ass. Like you're not about this. What would they do? You're not about the. They fight on land. What you talking about? That's what they do. They was about to go and invade Earth, and because it's a lot of them niggas, they were going to win.
You take away water, they can't breathe. Poke a hole in their fucking mask. Over.
Yeah, only the higher.
You think Siri couldn't figure out how to stop that?
Some of the fish people couldn't breathe. You still had a whole bunch of motherfuckers that got no problem breathing on land.
Fish people, they make catfish out of the motherfuckers. Okay,
let me tell you something.
Catfish.
Let me tell you something. You saw Flashpoint.
Yeah.
What Aquaman do? Fuck shit up.
But who end up killing Aquaman?
Hold on. What Aquaman and his kingdom do?
But who end up killing Aquaman?
Fuck shit up.
Who end up killing Aquaman?
Side piece.
Right.
He get killed by a side piece, even though she's an Amazonian warrior.
Like an Amazonian warrior created by a god?
I mean, yeah, true, but still, he slipped, man. Come on, man. T'Challa would never let that happen. All his people are loyal to him because he's a good leader. He's a just leader. He's a fair leader.
You know who wasn't? You know who wasn't about that shit and who wasn't loyal to him and was like, "Fuck."
Came through first.
Fuck all that shit.
Who?
Killmonger, nigga. How many times I got to say it?
Oh,
Malcolm X, nigga. What are you talking about? Hey, fuck all this shit you got going on here. First of all, you've been sitting over here living pretty in your shiny kingdom. And we over here struggling. We owe people over there too, right? Well, you just gonna forget about us, right? That's what you're gonna do. I will tell you what. I'm gonna come and take your shit so that I can remember us over here, King.
But listen to this: the Killmonger. If he was a good leader, they'd have followed him too. They understood what T'Challa was saying.
There was a fucking rebellion, son. He had
and they lost. They put
there was a fucking rebellion because he cheated. Hold on. You want to know how he cheated? You want to know what this mighty king did to his own kingdom?
What did he do?
He brought the white man in. He brought the white man into Africa. We spent all this time trying to keep this nigga back, kick him out, and keep him so we can keep it pure in here. He brought the white man in here. You know what Aquaman doesn't do? Every time Aquaman,
T'Challa was the Martin Luther King of the situation.
Every time somebody shows up in Atlantis without permission, Aquaman don't give a fuck who they are. First of all, what the fuck is you doing here?
They can't.
Everybody stand down. He with me. That's what he got to tell these niggas because they ready to fuck up anybody just trying to step into Atlantis because that's how he runs his shit. Huh?
But Aquaman is the white man.
Aquaman is a merman. That nigga ain't white, man.
He's not a merman.
That nigga's...
He's like Jason Momoa is Hawaiian.
Right, that nigga's Hawaiian.
And he's married to Lisa Bonet.
Okay? He's Polynesian. That's what we're calling him. We're calling him Polynesian. The better king, I would put it, the better Islander. King is T'Challa. He's a king. He's been trained. He's regal. He speaks a bunch of languages. He ain't gonna talk to fish, but you know what I'm saying? He's one of the smartest people around. Come on, man. His family, look who his family is. Look what the lineage is. Thousands upon thousands of years. Come on, man. He's the better king. Now, powers wise, I'll give you Aquaman.
I'm gonna go back to this point, which is going to be the downfall of Wakanda, because it always is. He brought the white man back into Wakanda. He brought the white man back into Wakanda. He done told the UN, hey, listen, man, we gonna start sharing stuff with y'all, so y'all can come back and take our shit.
He's a just king. And
who was doomed?
They're gonna give him some blankets with smallpox in it.
Right. Who was gonna be doomed to repeat the failures of his previous ancestors. Not even his previous ancestors told them niggas to stay out. So he's gonna be doomed to repeat failure.
I agree.
Other motherfuckers.
I agree that he should never share any secrets of the UN.
Sounds like a bad king to me.
Oh, you're tripping.
That sounds like a bad king to me. We was over here thriving.
That's why his people love him.
We was over here thriving. We was chilling. All right, we saw you. You had to get your powers. We was like, all right, cool. You could be our king. You was king for like 2 weeks. Then your cousin showed up, challenged you again. Your dumb ass said yes. Then he kills you. And then he becomes king. Then he switches all your policies. And we on board because you know what? America's been tripping for a long time.
Hold on. Not everybody was on board.
The majority was on board.
No, minority was on board. Not the majority.
Because he had the army. What are you talking about?
That's why they lost, because we came back and like,
they lost.
We're going to do it my way.
They lost because the nigga came back to life. The nigga had a sister who was a fucking genius.
That's a good king.
And he brought the white dude in there and they was doing all type of secret shit. Nah, that's bad shit. What's a good thing? That ain't nothing good. Wakanda's gonna fall, nigga. It's gonna fall in the future. It's over. It's over.
No,
but you know what's not gonna fall because it's already swimming. Atlantis. It's already down there chilling.
You know what's gonna fall though?
Niggas don't fuck with Atlantis. Superman doesn't fuck with Atlantis.
The 7 kingdoms.
Nobody fucks with Atlantis.
Will fall.
How if you by yourself rule all 7 seas? How is anything falling?
Ocean Master's not done. He's not gonna roll over. Ocean Master's not done.
That nigga is off.
But besides that,
following Ghost in The Conjuring, he not worried about no motherfucking oceans no more. And what? Come back for what? The nigga fought. He lost, and Aquaman spared him when he wasn't supposed. He was supposed to kill that nigga. Traitors, nigga, they get executed. Like, nah, man, he ain't no
good better, kings. Good kings, no mercy.
Let him rock. I'm gonna talk to him later. We gonna work this shit out. What you say? Good kings learn mercy. Exactly.
That's why T'Challa's a good king.
That's what I'm saying about Aquaman. He killed Killmonger. Where's the mercy?
He did offer to save him though.
He offered to save him.
That was his cousin.
He followed his last request. He followed his last request also. Nigga, he's a good king.
Oh wow! I gave you a steak because you wanted to eat before you died, nigga. Don't I care about a last request? That nigga's dead. He's dead. You killed him. He's dead.
My man said we can save you.
He could.
After he gave him the fatal blow,
he could have saved him.
Hey, listen,
he didn't.
He took a bullet out of old boy's back.
That's what happens when you don't bend the knee sometimes.
I fucked you up pretty bad, but listen, bro, just hold on. I swear to God, I can save you. Nah, nigga, get your hands off of me. Your soiled hands has been touched by this white devil. Get your hands off of me. I want nothing to do with you.
I like how you say that, like Killmonger wasn't working for the U.S. military at one point.
Hey,
like he wasn't working for the white man.
He did it as a means to an end. He did it as a means to an end.
So his killing black people,
get back.
His work with white man is okay, but T'Challa saving a white man's life to prove we are the better people.
But we already know what do you mean? What are you proving?
Better people.
Wakanda exists. Well, they didn't know because they couldn't see the shit on their maps and radars and shit. But he was like, nigga, like I'm the shit. What are you talking about? We're already a better.
We're villagers and poor people, motherfucker. You know what we can do?
Yeah, whatever. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. I tell you what, when Aquaman come and sink all y'all shit, we gonna be over here figuring out that
sure
this vibranium.
I think in one of the next Black Panther movies, we'll get a semi answer to that question because in Endgame they hinted of an earthquake under the sea, which a lot of people are saying, oh, y'all about to bring the MCU version of Atlantis with Namor. So we may possibly see what it's like when Wakanda go up against Atlantis.
Mm-hmm. Namor ain't got shit on my man Arthur anyway. So
damn. There we go. So we had the Phenom and Sirius fight. Then we had the Blankman and Sirius fight.
Everybody want to fight me.
Wakanda forever.
I think they love me. They never put anyone above me.